is Motivation Monday, and let's get cleaned up together. Let's clean our dining room, kitchen, TV room, bedrooms. We got all three this morning. My husband is out for a little while, and I can get my bedroom swept up and the bed made, and I can also put away things on the side of his bed. So that is a nice treat for me because he's working during these hours, and I can't clean the room on camera. We're going to take care of my kids' room, as well as fold some laundry, and then clean up the kitchen and the bathroom. If you are new here, thank you so much for dropping by and checking me out. Thank you to everyone who supports me every day. I'd like to welcome all of my new subscribers within the past few days. Welcome aboard to my growing family. I have a real treat for you. After Christmas, we're going to give away a 5-item prize pack from the Dollar Tree, valued at $6.25. If you're new, you have to comment you are new in order to qualify, be a U.S. resident. If you comment, you must already be subscribed, be a U.S. resident. When we get to 800, we have a $10 Dollar Tree gift card to give away. One for new subscribers, one for people to comment. The same rules will apply. When we get to 1,000, which is not that far away, we are going to issue out two $20 Dollar Tree gift cards. The same rules apply. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everybody to go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to smash on that subscribe button down below. My husband's at an appointment this morning. He's normally working. So I'm going to make the bed and sweep the floor in here. I don't normally get to clean my room during my videos with him working at home because I can't be loud and noisy when he's online with his coworkers. Just a couple of dishes in the sink that we have to get to. Take everything off at the countertop and wipe it down completely. The floors need sweeping. My stovetop needs taken care of. I have my breakfast in the microwave at the moment. Gonna wash out the coffee pot, wipe down the coffee maker and countertop there. I have to do the roasting pan from our prime rib last night. We were going to Boston for Christmas, so we'll be having Christmas Eve dinner at my brother's. Gotta put away my camera equipment. I use my phone to record. Gotta sweep in here. Tackle the pile of laundry. Clean the bathroom. Isabel's bedroom's to the right, so we're going to clean that up and make the bed. And folding laundry is wrapping presents, ugly other sister. I saw that on TikTok and that made me laugh. It was a really good video that they did. We got to sweep and shake out the rug. I'm going to make sure there's nothing on the couch. And in Jaclyn's room, got to get the bed made and do a full sweep in the bedroom. Focused on the bed here. I'm going to sweep and pick up some of the crap on the side of David's bed. It's a very small room. All of them are. Jaclyn's room is the smallest. Seems to be that way with Victorian homes. There we go. He had an appointment this morning at 7:30, and then he's going to stop at the store. We're going to have leftover prime rib for dinner tonight. He's getting au jus so we can do a French dip. Every Monday we usually have some kind of round 2 meal most of the time because it saves a lot of money if you do this 2-3 times a month. I'm going to be getting my microphone soon so you'll be able to hear me better. David's nightstand needs to be organized again. Or night and day. He's very messy and organized. I have a bruise on my arm from my futon bed. It's a very tough thing to sit on and lay down on. I was watching a movie and fell asleep and bruised my arm. It gets warm up here, and I don't want to turn the heat down because it's in the teens today. I just put my wrapping paper inside the giant gift bag. Make it a little more neater in here. I'm going to grab the broom and sweep around the bed. So you can see part of the floors here. It's really not that big of a room, as I mentioned. We have a full-size bed in here. All I had to do was remove the camera bag from my Nikon. It was a very pretty moon this morning with a halo around it. That means there's a storm coming, according to meteorologists. I'll get this tablecloth taken off from last night's dinner. We had our Christmas dinner last night, as I said. My father-in-law came. Go into the recycle bin. Dollar Tree placemats hold up really well. I've had these for a couple of seasons now. I'll fold up some laundry and then do a sweep in here and tackle Jaclyn's room, Isabel's room, and the kitchen. Motivation Monday. Gotta keep an ear out for my husband because he can be kind of loud and awkward coming in. I just do different piles. My husband always puts away his own clothes. Love Boy Meets World. It's one of my favorite shows from the 90s in Dawson's Creek. I may have to touch up the gerbil's cage today. I like to keep it dry. We bought a ton of mulch for her, the soft bedding. Good, that's gonna get hung up on the coat rack. That needed a washing. Tomorrow's laundry day. And my goal is to always have one of the baskets empty, and it's usually the green one, which is for clean clothes. And we usually have 2 loads, unless we have to do bed sheets that particular day, and I do them every other week. After Christmas, I'll be doing bed sheets. I do have videos for how we do our laundry. And my husband's a huge help because it's downstairs, and the baskets are heavy. So he does most of that down there. And then when everything comes upstairs, I do a portion of the folding and putting my I'm going to finish up this basket and then we'll meet in Jaclyn's room. Those of you that are new here, my 12-year-old does not like a flat sheet. Neither does my 17-year-old, so I don't make them have one. Jaclyn gets tangled up in it and gets very upset with her sensitivity issues. So I try to make things as pleasant as possible with a hypersensitive child. I'm just getting this Band-Aid. When you have kids, you're going to have gross things that you're going to discover from time to time. Oh my goodness. Not happy with Jaclyn at the moment, especially with the heater on. And let's get the blue blanket on the bed too. I'll have to take some vinegar and water and get the rest of it out. Most of it came up. It was sticky. Let's get this put away here. I just grabbed a bite of my breakfast sandwich. Eating it on the run this morning at home. I got the sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches from Aldi. They're cheaper than Walmart and taste better. My husband knows I'm recording, and if he's texting me, he needs to understand that. I know he's only getting one thing at the store, so there's really no reason for him to contact me 3-4 times. Aggravating. Jaclyn's little Christmas tree. Really easy to sweep in here. Not a lot of floor space. Once a week in the evening when everybody's up downstairs, I do a vacuum. I don't vacuum in the morning because people sleep in here downstairs. And it can be kind of loud. Looks like I have to empty the trash in here too. On to the TV room. We are getting a lot done while he's out. He should be heading home soon. want to get as much done as possible while he's not here. I don't like to play 52 pickup, so if I see little things in Jaclyn's on the floor, I just sweep it up and separate it. And that candy I'm just going to sweep into my dustpan once it's empty and put it away. Okay, onto the dining room. I'm going to do a sweep. And we'll head into Isabel's room. Put my bags away once I record my Dollar Tree haul that I have. It'll be uploaded this afternoon. Try to bring a Dollar Tree haul to you once a week if I can. And a Dollar Tree dinner. This neighbor lets his dog bark forever and it's 17 degrees. I guess he didn't learn when he was spoken to about it. Let's get Isabel's bed made here. Grab Mr. Dragon. I'm going to tidy up some of the mess in here from the weekend. These are getting pushed to the side of the bed here. Put the gaming blanket down. Got that at Five Below. Looks like there's some clothes on the floor in the closet that need to be looked into to see if they need to be washed tomorrow. Isabel knows I don't like things on the floor of the closet unless that's where they belong. I'll fix that when I get over there. I'll have to do a light sweep in here too. These need to be washed. The jacket doesn't. I'll hang it up. Things get stuck. I get the broom, which is right outside my door. And there's not much to sweep in here. Isabel's a lot cleaner than Jaclyn. Jaclyn is just cluttery and dirty at times. But I stay on top of everything. I think that flannel's out for tomorrow, so I'm going to leave it alone. And we're going to get the broom. Got the broom here. These things are going to go into the laundry basket. I think Isabel's room's probably one of the biggest rooms, including our room, even though it feels tight. I have to ask Isabel about the piece of paper that fell over. Just make sure it's not due this week. On to the bathroom. Let's get some Ajax on the sink here. I have my washcloth ready. It needs a good scrubbing after a weekend. I like these because they're 33% more, but they have the 50% more ones, which is Comet. I will grab that one just because you get more for your money. And as I like to say here, more bang for your buck. Get the water hot. I don't think I'll be able to get my phone stand on to show the video on the toilet area because it's just very tight. And you'll only see my back. So I'll have to hold it with my ring that I have on my phone. And try to keep my arms out of your view as best as I can. Make sure there's no residue. Get behind that little area as best as you can. Very old sink and house. It's about 140 around there. A lot of Victorian homes in this village. Some of them are from 1898. This old library, which is once the original schoolhouse for the elementary school, I believe is 1939. And the elementary school now, I think, was the high school at one time before they built one for the children. And now it's a high school, middle school. So when my kid reaches 9th grade, Jaclyn, they'll be acclimated to the building and their way of handling things. Onto the toilet. Lift up the seat because I'll clean that with my LA Totally Awesome, the orange. Gonna get the countertop completely clutter free. I'm gonna wipe it down with hot soapy water. There's just a few dishes in the sink that I need to take care of, plus the roasting pan from last night's prime rib. Wash out the coffee pot, wipe down the Mr. Coffee and the counter area and stovetop over there, as well as the inside of the oven and the microwave. Just gonna put the food packet up so it's not on my countertop. I would normally have a get it all done video either Monday or Wednesday, but we're using leftovers tonight that don't require a lot of effort. Looks like I'm gonna have to stock up on Doritos soon. I get a sponge with hot soapy water, and I'll wipe it completely. Make sure there's no soap left behind. If you haven't done under your dish drain in a while, remove it from the countertop and give it a good wipe down. And just think to get that roasting pan done. Now I just got plain hot water, getting rid of all the soap residue. And make sure these are empty and get rid of them. They got new Berkeley and Jensen butter spray which is generic brand for my bulk store BJ's. Let's get this sink washed out with soap in hot water. Very important to be doing this. You can see my bruise there a little bit from my futon bed. And we're going to hose it out. Make sure you rinse these out. And dry there. Then I'll take my wiping sponge. And wipe it out. Feel around the sides like you do your pots and pans and plates to make sure there's no crumbs or food particles stuck. I'm going to turn the camera stand around and focus on the stove top. Get that cleaned up and we're done after a quick sweep in the kitchen. Tomorrow's my mop day. I'm going to be taking my stove out from the wall and sweeping behind it. I do it a couple times a year. Last time I scrubbed it for 2.5 hours. It was never done before. At least not done in years before I moved in. Onto the microwave. Microwave's right here above the stove. The dish does not need it done again, so that's great. We keep it very clean. And this is the final walkthrough. The countertop is nice and shiny and clean. The dishes will be put away when they're dry. I did the roasting pan. I swept off camera. The stovetop looks great. The inside of the oven did not need it. Counter next to it. The microwave. I fixed the couch off camera. It's dark in here. The lights are off. I'm gonna finish putting away some laundry. TV room looks great. Let's get these lights off. After my shower, I have to clean up the gerbil's cage. She's doing much better. All the lights are off now. Floor swept and bed made in Jaclyn's room. I already turned this light off earlier. As soon as I'm done here, I'm going to be showering. Putting away the rest of the laundry. Isabel's room is ready to come home too. The bathroom is swept. Toilet seat done. The sink is done. And I do the tub off camera because it's old and rusty and I don't like to show it. That is it for this Monday motivation cleaning video. I hope I inspired you to get going to get your own home clean. If you're new, I really appreciate you dropping by and checking me out. Thank you to everyone who supports me every day. Don't forget about the giveaways that we have. There's 3 of them. All that information will be in my description box down below. If I forget, just give me a shout out and I'll make sure I link everything in there that you need to know. Don't forget about the 5-item price pack for the items giveaway. I need 12 people for that to happen, which is a little different from the gift cards. Those are just milestone giveaways. My subscribe guy just popped up. He's asking everyone to go ahead and smash that like button. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button down below.